In today's video, we bought a limited edition, super rare CBR 1000. The seller did not mention all the issues that the bike had, but we were still able to flip it within 24 hours. This video is short, sweet, and shows you how easy it is to flip a motorcycle. So today is May 29th, it's 9 a.m., and we got a really important phone call to make. There was this 2007 CBR 1000 Repsol edition that was posted on OfferUp a long time ago, but recently he adjusted the price a little bit, so I re-messaged him and I told him that this is one of my favorite bikes ever made and if there was any chance that he could take any less. And he told me that he was open to $6,000, which is crazy. Now, it's definitely not a cheap bike. I don't think we're gonna make too much money from it, but this is a bike that I really want to own again. And these Repsol editions, they only made about $1,500 per production year. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give him a quick call.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How have you been?
Good.
I would definitely love to come check it out today. You said you're not busy?
I got some going on later in the evening, but...
Okay, cool. I haven't looked at traffic times right now. Let me see.
It should be decent in the morning by the time you get here, and then...
Yeah, only hour 20 is what it says right now, which isn't too bad. I don't mind that too much. But are we good for 6,000?
I mean, I would prefer 65. It's like in mint condition practically.
Mm-hmm.
With all the receipts and maintenance and everything.
Yeah. Did I ever ask you about the history? How long have you had it for?
I've had it for 4 or 5 years. I have the receipts from the previous owner who had it for a long time.
And then you have the title on hand, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, man, dude, it's very tempting. It's definitely an expensive bike for me.
Well, come get it, man. I mean, if you could throw me a couple $100, like $6,250, it's like, come and get it.
Let me shoot you a text in just a couple minutes. I'll call U-Haul and see what they're up to.
All right.
Alrighty, man.
All right,
Bye. Dang it, dude, he's not saying yes to 6. The thing is with these bikes is normally you have to find a buyer who also appreciates the bike for its Repsol value. Because it's not just an 07 CBR 1000. Like, so you need to, it's kind of a niche thing. So for $6,000, this is not a bike that I'm going to pass up on. I would like to know if the bike comes with anything extra. He said that it comes with a rear seat, but I would also expect it to maybe come with some stands, maybe a charger, or maybe even some gear, you know, just a couple of small things so that I can maybe sell those and get a little bit more money back. But we got $6,000 right here, and let's go ahead and text him and tell him that we can do 6,000 exactly. I'm trying to think of a way where I can word it so I sound like not annoying, basically. I said, okay, U-Haul is available for me. I won't negotiate in person. Let's just call it 6K. I anticipate $150 for the trip. The earliest I would be there is 11:30. Would all that work? Good message, right? If he says no, then, I mean, I have to pass on it. There's no way, because 6K for a bike that's going to sit for a while is a little too much for me. Update, he said okay, so I think we're good to go. Now, before we take off, I want to tell you guys about how I find all of my crazy bike deals. If you guys don't know, I have an Instagram where I post all of the bikes that I get. A lot of these bikes do not make it to YouTube, so if you guys want to see everything I get, follow my Instagram. But the way that I'm able to get all of these insane deals is because of today's sponsor, Swoopa. Swoopa is an app that instantly alerts you when new listings on Facebook are posted in your area. And this works for everything. Bikes, cars, shoes, jewelry, basically anything that you want to get a good deal on, Swoopa can do. Now, they didn't ask me to do this, but we're going to go ahead and post a 2017 CBR 1000 and see how fast we get the notification on our phone. Okay, so the time is 6:16. Let's go ahead and publish it. Right there. Right there, 2017 CBR 1000. Literally just 1 minute later. So you guys can easily tell that this tool is really useful for finding good deals. So if you're tired of brain rot scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, go and click the first link in the description to download Swoopa and get a 7-day free trial. I see at least one good deal per day, so 7 free days gives you a good chance at getting at least one deal. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so we just filled up. And we got breakfast for $7. Rate this breakfast combo 1 out of 10. One hour and 5 minutes. Let go. And we are pulling up in the suburbs. Beautiful neighborhood here.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good, bro.
Interested in the bike?
That's the least I could say.
Cool.
Did it ever need anything done to it? Like it needed to go to the shop for something? Like it broke down or anything like that?
No.
No?
Besides all the maintenance stuff and got the receipts for all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a little dirty.
Yeah.
Love to wash it. When's the last time you did the oil in it?
Oh, like very recently.
Okay. couple hundred miles, or?
Yeah, definitely within the last 500.
Gotcha.
Like a few months ago.
This thing is like a piece of art.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Cool if I start it?
Mm-hmm.
How many miles did you get it at?
I don't remember. Like 10,000.
Okay. And then how new are the tires?
They're relatively new.
Okay.
And they're pretty good.
Gotcha. Are you done with riding for good?
I mean, I'd like to, but it's, you know, it's one of those things. It was dropped before me, but I never dropped it.
Oh, I see.
You got the cash on you?
Yeah.
I can count it while you take it for a spin.
I'll count it with you just so we both know that it's 6,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. It runs good.
Yep.
I noticed that this was loose right here.
Yeah, you just gotta tighten it.
Do you know what this is from?
No. That's the way I got it.
Yeah. Did you ever get the fork seals done on it?
That I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the receipts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one time a while back. Not me personally.
Yeah, because you can see they're leaking here. There's oil on the forks.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, dude. It's a beautiful bike. But I thought you said it was never dropped. That was that's why I was so keen on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I never dropped it.
Yeah. Shoot, man, I really don't want to haggle you, but
We're at 6, man.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm sorry to waste your time, dude. I'm not quite for 6.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. You said no negotiations.
Yeah.
You said it yourself.
Yeah.
So.
But in the photos, dude, you
it
cannot.
up.
Yeah, in the photos, you can't see enough.
Yeah.
But it's a freaking beautiful bike.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I super appreciate your time,
All
bro.
right, man.
No worries, man.
Yeah, take
Alrighty,
care.
take care, bro.
Hey.
Yeah.
You already here. You came out all the way
know.
here. This is your dream bike. What do you think?
Dude, and it rides at the top. Shifts like butter. I can feel the power in it.
Yeah.
Would 55 kill you?
It would. Yeah, but this is nothing.
I know what these plastics are what you replace them with. You know, you can't replace it.
I understand. I gotta get this shit out of here.
Perfect. Great, I'm here.
All right, man.
I want you to be happy though. Are you good with this price?
I mean, it's like, you know, it is what it is. Can't find
Can I
it.
ask how much you got it for? You get it for a good price at least?
I picked it up for.
You got it for a good price. You're a smart guy. Awesome. Then I'm happy with it. I'm very happy though.
Get this fucking thing.
Cool. Okay guys, so we ended up grabbing the bike for $5,500, but there's a couple things that I need to show you, and I'll do that once I get to the shop. Also, if you guys didn't notice, the bike came with 2 keys. Pretty hard to find on old bikes. People always lose at least one of them, if not both. It shifts like butter. Nothing's wrong with the bike, I can tell you that much. Okay, let's talk about the bike. Okay, so in front of me, we got the 2007 CBR 1000 Repsol Edition. I'm pretty happy with the purchase, but he definitely left out a couple of big things, and we're just gonna have to take care of those things ourselves. So let me show you what I don't like about the bike. One of the questions that I asked him was if the bike was ever dropped before, and he told me no, it was never dropped. Then when I came in person and checked it out, I saw the scuffs on the bike, and he told me it was never dropped by me, which is not what I asked. He also told me that the bike had 0 issues, but I can tell you that it has at least a couple. So for starters, the forks are leaking pretty bad. I am looking to upgrade my camera soon so I can give you guys higher quality shots, but maybe it might not be too hard for you guys to tell. But the forks are leaking really bad, and that's for both sides. When a bike has leaky forks, my first thought is that somebody was wheeling this bike, which normally isn't really considered taking good care of it. He also didn't mention, but right here by the stator cover, there's also an oil leak. I cleaned off some of it after the test ride at his house, but there was a lot of oil on the stator cover. It looked a little bit concerning, but I believe it's just coming from this little plug right here, so we can just reseal that, and that should fix this oil leak. The seat has a little bit of a tear in it. Right here, this tail fairing is pretty beat up, and what really sucks is that these fairings are basically irreplaceable because Honda does not make these anymore. So the only way you're gonna buy this is from another third party. Some scuffs right here on the nose as well. The mirror has a scratch on it. I wish the cosmetics were in better condition, but you can't really control that. These bikes are super rare. As long as we got our hands on one and we make a little bit of money, I'm more than happy to own it. Also, the bike is super dirty all around. It looks like he didn't really take good care of this bike. So the first thing that we're gonna do is definitely give it a wash. Honestly, I don't know how you can own a Repsol and not take better care of it. Okay guys, so the bike is much cleaner now and we got it up on stands. We're gonna go ahead and do the finishing touches to the wheels and clean every last bit of dirt off of them, front and rear. Then we're also gonna go ahead and clean the chain. And then after we do that, we're gonna go take some pictures of it, post it on Facebook, and take offers while we think about what else we wanna do with it. The last thing that we're gonna do is use some brake clean, and we're gonna go ahead and clean off all of the scuffs on the plastics. These are the scuffs that were stubborn and they lasted all the way up until now, but some brake clean will make everything disappear. Oh, it's got a lowering link on it. You guys see this little wishbone right here that says CBR 1000 on it? That's actually a lowering link, and I'm not sure if it's lowered currently, but there's 2 settings right there, and it looks like it's on setting 1. That's cool to know. Just like that, a couple hours later, the bike is all cleaned up. Looking definitely a lot better now. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Was $5,500 a good deal on this bike? It's clean title, it has 15,000 miles. It's a little bit more scraped up than I thought it would be, but honestly, the damage isn't all that bad. And I think overall, it'll still be pretty easy to sell. But then again, I don't really want to sell this bike anytime soon. It has this GPR exhaust on it. It also has these steel braided brake lines. Again, it's lowered a little bit. Also, something for you guys to know is that just because a CBR 600 or 1000 has orange fairings does not make it an authentic Repsol. Real Repsols will always have the orange wheels. People do paint those though to try to make that replica look real. So some other ways you can know if it's a real Repsol or not is the frame. Some of the real Repsols have silver frames. As you can see, ours does. You can also tell by the deep dark blue and sparkles in the fairings. A lot of replica kits are just a flat black, and that's a dead giveaway that it is not a real Repsol. And then you can always run the VIN, and you can also look at the title, and it should say that the vehicle color is orange. And then the last way that you can tell is just by the color of the orange. Aftermarket kits do a really bad job of mimicking it. It's definitely more like a faded yellowish orange. But yeah, again, only 1,500 made. I looked at some estimates online, and there's an estimate of only 500 being in the US, so we could have something close to 1 in 500 here, which is very, very cool, and I'm excited to have it. Alright guys, so I let the bike just sit and warm up for a little bit, and you can see that there is oil bubbling out from this little gasket piece. I'm sure he actually didn't know. I'm not going to blame the seller for this one. It doesn't look like he was really riding the bike much, but once the bike really warms up, definitely leaks a little bit of oil from there. Okay guys, this is crazy. So it is literally the next morning. Somebody messaged me last night and asked to come buy the CBR the same day that I posted it. I told him that I couldn't do yesterday, but I could do today, so he's gonna come see it right now. The only thing that sucks is I could not reseal the stator cover yet, and then also the forks do leak a little bit, but I'll tell him that in person. I'll make sure that he's okay with it. But yeah, let's go show it. What year is this one?
2001, original.
Nice. Freaking looks sweet, bro.
Yeah.
Best car's ever made in my opinion.
Yeah, 480 bucks.
Where'd you get it from, auction or?
My brother.
Oh, nice dude, right on.
Oh, you got a few, huh?
Yeah.
Are this was have a black frame?
No. So the 2005 has a black frame, but for the years ahead, so 07, 09, 11, 15, it was with silver frame. But they made about 1,500 in this, colorway.
Not very many.
Yeah.
My exhaust is sick. This one exhaust is sick. Yeah, sick. Those are those jigsers I was looking at too.
Yeah.
You mind?
Huh?
You mind?
Oh yeah, you can go in and check them out. And I just haven't had a second to put all of them back
The
on.
R1 or?
Yeah, that's an R1.
Jake, you see the R1? That R1? Yeah.
It's an 04 R1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the fastest one for a long time.
Huh?
Yeah, the fastest one for a long time.
So this bike does have a couple cons. If you look down here by the stator cover, you see this little plug?
Yeah.
When it was put back on, it wasn't sealed good enough, and a little bit of oil will bubble through here, like occasionally. So this needs to be re-gasket sealed, basically.
Okay.
And then on top of that, the fork seals, I would do them personally, because they do like a little bit of oil comes out from the suspension.
That's a fun job.
Yeah, right?
Compressing the spring is a bitch, kind of.
I've never tried doing it before, but yeah, I can.
Yeah. You gotta have some tools to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the shop.
You have a bike shop or what?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, dude. Right on. It's got 15K miles on it. Pretty good for the year.
Yeah.
07. I would have literally done it if you gave me like an extra hour or two, I just wanted the gasket to have time to seal, before I sold it. I didn't know exactly how quickly you'd be here, so I was like, I'm not gonna touch it yet.
I think so. Alright. Paperwork?
Yeah, did you want to take it for a test ride?
Sure.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. The 04s to 07 CBR 1000 are just so reliable, and I love this look so much. So getting one in Repsol Edition was like,
Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, I like
it's personally my dream bike. I really hate that I'm selling it so quickly.
Yeah, how long you had it?
I got it yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, really quick, right?
That's a quick flip, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You're not giving it just because it's a clapper, right?
No, no way.
Just kidding. Yeah, you seem like you care about our safety and safety. So.
Yeah.
That's not your DC little fucking look at that for a shark thing.
Yep.
Sick. You record yourself working on the bikes?
Yes, I do. Yep. The gas. Prime the gas. That runs gas through the bike. Yeah, you can't take it without it. Is that your weird number? It's a 369 number.
No, that's his. Yeah. That's the new Eureka number from down there in California.
Okay. Dude,
isn't that weird?
I didn't know what it was, and then he also kind of stood me up one time because I came here.
That was my fault.
That's fine, bro.
That was my fault. Yeah. He
It's
was
totally
like, bro, I need
fine.
a ride, and he was like, bro, he's like, you made me stand him up, and I was like.
It's fine. It happens.
My boss dude is because it's literally he's a good friend of mine who started the Dirt Dudes shop, and it's like me, I'm his only employee, and then him, he runs it, and then like we have another he's kind of an employee, you know, or whatever. But he just like does like the maintenance and like sets up everything at the shop. And then I just started having my brother work for us. You know, we started in 2023.
Oh, nice.
You know, but we're trying to do it. You know.
Box.
That's why it's because it's an iPhone 11. You know, it's like you got to get a new phone. You know.
It's 100 short of 7.
Here. $20, $21 or 2,
Mm-hmm.
you know, turn his life around kind of shit or whatever.
Nice.
It's like, you know, why do this stupid shit, go to prison is when you could just, you know, be legit.
Dude, there's,
you know,
yeah.
ride bikes and, you know,
Right,
go to the dunes every summer, have fun like
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's way better life. Trails for days to go riding in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's like super chill. Best job I could ever have. You
Yeah,
know?
that's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. People like them. I just kind of record the whole process of
Flipping bikes. Man.
fixing bikes, flipping them. Yeah. I gotta be more consistent. I get a lot of comments from people saying,
Did I get scanned? What happened there?
and there was a couple things he didn't tell me about the bike that I had to fix on it. Just Facebook stuff, you know.
Yeah. They ran when I parked it.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, got you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
but somebody cut me out, man, pulled right out in front of me, dude. Actually, I got pretty fucked up, actually, from it. You know, it flipped me. The foot peg went through my knee right here.
Oh my
I
god.
got this gnarly little scar from it, see?
Yeah. I got a little something for my first bike.
Yeah. That's a surgery, so huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still right though, huh?
Of course. Of course.
Good? Yeah. Feels so good.
Yeah, no, it's nothing crazy, but again, it's something.
out though.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell you the bike without telling you that. You want to sign the paperwork?
Yeah, paper. Yeah, it'd probably be smart to do. Huh?
Yeah.
I got a YouTube channel on my phone. He be flipping and dipping that bikes, you know?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I respect the hustle.
Yeah. Where's that fuel thing you're talking about in here?
It runs gas through the bike before it starts.
Listen to it go beep.
Yeah. Yep. Don't be too crazy on it, bro.
No. You just don't know these roads exactly, so you know, and it's got the leaking oil, so no craziness yet, brother. Safe riding only.
Cool.
He's got one right there too. You know?
It's the same color it was too.
Yeah, same exact color, bro.
Are you looking for a bike?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, when I get it all buttoned up, I'll send you a picture if you want it. I'll sell it to you for cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro. For sure. You know what I mean?
Cool. All right. I'll let you guys out. Okay. All right, boys. Just like that, the bike is sold. $7,000. So this right here is the breakdown of all of our expenses and our profit. So we paid $5,500 for the bike. We spent $50 for gas and U-Haul, $10 on food, totaling it to $55.60. We sold the bike for $7,000, leaving us with a profit of $14.40, which I got displayed right here. We spent 3.5 hours driving around. We spent 3 hours cleaning the bike. We spent 2 hours on the interactions, meaning that we spent 8.5 hours to make $1,400, which is about $169 an hour. Not too shabby. As you can see, we only have 4 bikes in the shop right now. Video coming on this Jigsaw very soon. I've been waiting for a part that's literally 2 weeks late at this point. I have a lot of interested buyers looking to buy this bike, and I can't sell it until I put it back together. So the next video will probably be this Jigsaw right here in the next week or so. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.